Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a natural look for an everyday use for school, work, or whatever the case may be. It's quick, it's easy, minus the eyelashes, but it's just for YouTube purposes, but I don't use eyelashes on a daily basis. So, but other than that, it's pretty quick and easy. So stay tuned. So let's get started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the Bye Bye Under Eye. I am medium golden 22.0. This is what I use underneath the eye. I truly love it. It covers really well and it's so smooth that I just can't fight it. Because I used to use LA Girl the concealers, and for some reason they left like kind of like a grainy situation underneath my eyes, and I wasn't really crazy about it, so I kind of stopped using it and I found this and I kind of like it. So let's put this on. I use a brush because I could push the product versus a sponge because it absorbs it a little bit, and I want it to get to the place that I want it to get without being absorbed first. So then I take the sponge and I smooth it. So basically I put the product on with the brush and I place it where I want it to be. And then I take the sponge and then I smooth it by pressing on it. So I blend it, smooth it, same thing. So I love the Elcie new sponges. They are pointy and I love it. I truly do love it. This is a great thing. If you guys don't have it, this is a great buy. I used to use, so you can see how much I have abused it, I used to use the Beauty Blender, and it is dirty right now. But I used it nonstop, and it's, you know, it's old when you can see the grain of the sponge. Like, you shouldn't be able to see that too much. So that's what happened. So I need to let it go, and I found the Elcie ones, and the Elcie one is just phenomenal. I truly love it. So then I'm going to take my Lorac. I am Perfection PF5 and PF4. And the reason why I'm both is because I'm not one color in either of them. I'm either too light for one or too dark for one. So I kind of blend them both. So that's why I use it. So I am going to set my under eyes. I am not going to bake. I don't like to bake. It makes my under eyes really dry looking. So I'm not really keen on it. So I take the sponge, the Beauty Blender, the Elcie, whatever they call it nowadays, and I set it with my P4. I put a lot, but not like, oh my god, you put too much, because it'll come off a little bit now. So then I make sure that my creases aren't full of makeup. And I do not move the product. I just pat down the product because I don't want to move it. It is where I want it to be. Okay, so this is good for now. So I know it's like really yellow underneath my eyes, but I am yellow, so there's no way to avoid that. But you'll see that I take off the excess. So then I take P4 and I put it all over my face because it's always easier to go a little bit darker than it is to go lighter. So then I do put it on my eyelids. If you want to do eyeshadow, that's fine, but because this is an everyday look, that takes too much time. So I just cut that out and I put the powder foundation on my eyelid. So I look away, and the reason why I look away when I do the corners is because if not, you'll get like the creases in there, and then you gotta get your finger in there to smooth it out, and it's more work. So I look away initially, and it's hard to do because I'm on camera. So how do I do this now? Okay. I take a little bit of the powder and I bring it down just to tie it all in. Just to what's excess, so I'm not really doing my neck. Then I warm up my face because this is too white. Can't really tell. Looks pretty good, but looks a little too white. So try to warm up the areas or darken, it's not really dark, but I darken the areas where it would be darker. Usually your forehead is a little bit darker than your face, just like a tad bit, not a full shade, but just a tad bit. And then I bring the darker shades on the bottom of my jawline. I don't bring it here, and the reason why is because you want your under eyes and that area to be lighter, so it looks like you have more light in that area. So I only darken the areas that technically in a natural face would be a little bit darker than everywhere else. And it's not like I'm darkening. It's not really darkening. So that's pretty much done. It's that easy. Oh, and I take the little bit of excess if you want a little bit more to even this out as well. Okay, so then we're gonna do our eyebrows. Okay, our eyebrows, I use a spoolie and I use a diagonal flat brush. That kind of helps. And my eyebrows are naturally black, so it's hard for me to find something that matches my eyebrow color. So I just tend to use an eyeshadow, and the reason why is because when I buy products out there for my eyebrows, I tend to either get like an espresso, like a brownish kind of color, or a chalky grayish black, and so then my eyebrows look different color than my eyebrow hair, and the eyebrows, you could tell like there's like not an even color there. So for me, I just use a black eyeshadow, and that has worked for me for years, and there's no sense of me changing it if it works great. So I use a black eyeshadow, that's it. And then I just basically fill in the areas that are a little bit lighter. So I don't really talk when I'm doing my eyebrows because I'm trying to concentrate hard. So we put on our powder foundation. Now I'm going to basically contour powder wise. My face is not really a contour, but just bringing back the shadows of my natural face and around my face and stuff like that. Because if not, you just look like a plain old one color situation, and your face is not one color, it's multiple shades of your color. So I go in lightly because you don't want to look like you dirtied your face. You just want to look like you brought back the shadows of your natural face. So once again, I use an eyeshadow for my area that I contour. And the reason why is because I used to use some other ones, but they had some sort of sheen on it, or sometimes they're just too red. And I am a yellow tone, so unfortunately us yellow tones are outnumbered here. I guess everybody's like a red undertone or pink undertone, and most things are geared to that. So I kind of got tired of looking for one, so I just resorted to an eyeshadow, and it works beautifully. So no sense in breaking that either. So I'm not gonna spend $10 on something that I could spend $5 for. So we gotta be creative with the beauty world. We can't allow for the beauty world to put an area, okay, this is only for this. There's other things that we can use that product for. So as you can see, it's an eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow. So what? And it is by LaFemme. I'm not sure if you guys know about them. They're a great product. They're not known as much as like MAC and Inglot and things like that, but they're more of, I guess they would be considered more of custom makeup, but they're truly just wonderful. So, and they're cheap too. Like I think I paid for that pan, I think it was like $4. Yeah, and I've had it forever, so no sense in breaking it. Then I am going to shade a little bit of my nose or contour. So you see it's a little bit, brings kind of like a little shadow to the sides of your nose where you want to fix. And I have a natural kind of dimple on my chin, and I like it, so I like to accentuate it a little bit without making it look like I'm dirty. So then I am going to do the blush. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a highlighter. So let me tell you my secret for my highlighter, and it cost me, I think it was $3. Anyways, you could go to their website and get it. It's super cheap, maybe less. I can't remember, I got it so long ago. So this is by TKB Trading, and this is Apricot. I also have a pink gold looking one. Oops, sorry. It's called Pink Coral. So this one is kind of like, it's gold. It has a gold undertone. And this one has a gold, like, I don't want to say pink. It is kind of coral, but I won't even say coral because it's just a very soft undertone. But I have other ones that have blue undertone, green undertone, purple undertone. And it cost me nothing. It was great. So I save a little bit of money because I'm not spending $20 on a highlighter from MAC. Sorry, MAC. So I'm gonna put it on lightly because this thing is so strong. It's not even funny. You could look like a looking glass. I'm gonna give you a swatch so you can see how strong it really is. I'm just like literally lightly putting this on. Let's see if I can show that. It is so bright. It's not even funny. That was like, look how much I used. I don't know if you can zoom in. I don't know if it can zoom in on it. I don't think you can see it, but it was a finger's worth. That is the TKB one. And I believe they are a makeup company, so you just make it. I guess you buy the product from them and then you make your own product from them. Like they're just like suppliers of the stuff, and then you make your own product. And so I cut out the middleman. Instead of purchasing from so-and-so because they made it and they compacted into a pan, I just got it in a little bag and saved myself literally, I'm gonna look it up online to see how much it costs, and I'll tag it on to the link below, but I'm pretty sure it's like under $5. And this is 6 grams and I've had it for at least over a year and it looks literally full. So it's a good buy, I promise. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my mascara and then my eyelashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got my eyelashes done and my mascara done. So for the sake of the natural look, I'm going to do for my lips a natural kind of lip gloss look. So what I do is I take a lip pencil. This one's by NYX and it's SPL 810 natural. It's kind of my skin color. It has a little bit of a pink undertone, which is fine. So I line it just a little bit of hair outside of my lips, so it gives it some sort of definition to my lips, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so, and then I use a lip gloss. I have been abusing a Wet n Wild glossy look. It's 310A. I don't know if they sell that anymore. It's kind of like a pink sheer. Or the NYX Butter Gloss, which is also really good. This one is BLG05. So, kind of running low on this, so let's see. So I kind of mix them to give like a natural look, more neutral look. So the lips are kind of like a nude, pinkish undertone for an everyday look. So this is my everyday look and it takes me about 15 minutes to do instead of 30 minutes or an hour. And maybe the first time that you do it, maybe it'll take you 30 minutes to kind of get down the routine. But honestly, it literally takes me 15 minutes. It's so quick. It's like 3-4 products and that's it. You keep it moving. So, because I don't like to wake up early in the morning to go do my face for a whole hour and a half. That's why I don't even do my eyeshadow. So, you get what I mean? So, it's just something simple and quick and easy for everyone to do on a daily basis. So, I really hope you guys like my video. Please hit like and subscribe and stay tuned to other videos that are upcoming. I have some swatches that are upcoming and things like that. So stay tuned and I hope to see you later. Bye guys.